I am doing like a dark blue top with gray pants. Is the one I'm doing.
I'm just doing all white. The blue just offsets it way too much. It looks funky.
Ready? Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I think we got done with golf at like 3 in the morning or something.
Something like that.
Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway.
Who the heck are they?
Home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate.
That was a hell of an intro.
What are you talking about? I'm not even seeing what you're talking about.
So the announcer intro for the game was like, "Oh hey, who the heck are they?"
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, he didn't do that for me this time, but he did for me getting my game earlier today. It was weird for sure. Good luck, sir.
Yep, you too. I'm kind of nervous because last game, the first game was supposed to determine what quarterback, and they both performed damn near the exact same.
Good, I hope.
Yeah, except for the guy I put in the second half actually had a better passer rating.
Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of
That's not a
scrimmage.
good start.
That'll be a loss of 3.
No.
So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they
that worthless commissioner?
More guys in to block. There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
On the move, he fires.
I threw it to the wrong one. I hit the wrong button.
Across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
You were doing that Nick shit, and I was like, ah, fuck.
I had a dude open. I just hit the wrong button.
Yeah, you doing that played in my favor.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense.
Holy shit, their stadium rank is 19.
Going to the ground.
You finally leaving Virginia Tech did some wonders for you.
They're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the
in some ways, yeah. Other ways, not so much.
They give it to him again.
Oh shit, this ain't WWE now. God damn.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
You definitely have a good pass coverage now.
Great initial coverage. You understand third and short, the ball might come out fast, and then
now after you made the swap to Ole Miss and stuff, I started going through their roster. I'm like, holy shit, hit the lot of.
Yeah, if only I was a good player, I'd be set.
Didn't you just put up like 60-something points
against Charlotte? Yes, I did.
And knocked them out, being ranked.
Operating in the red zone.
I mean, they were 22, so that looks like it'd be hard. They could have lost to anybody in a way.
Daniel beat the shit out of Florida and knocked them all the way down to 17, and he didn't even get ranked. I was like, damn, all that work.
Great play to mix in with your base concepts.
Game also knows who the better sleeper is.
Now you pull a guy, you go backside.
Yeah, let's not talk about that team. Jesus Christ, I'm glad I don't. Oh no, I have to play him again.
Throw on 3rd and short. And he got smacked.
But
just as he
it's a
released the
home game
pass.
for
It's
me,
incomplete.
like how it should have been.
Short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
This crowd busting the
All right, boys, let's get it.
trying to will a 4th down stop. Keeps looking downfield. Unloaded just as he throws.
All right,
baby, good D.
And they stop him on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense.
We needed that.
Defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good
Rebeling
job
to ass
understanding
in the
they were
fact that I got
gonna throw the
everyone
football
kissing my
on 4th down.
ass.
They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
And he's brought down after a
Such a
nice
disaster, such a catastrophe.
Good run.
You see so damn much of my ass harassed me. Thank you.
In the run game before someone was going to break a long one, they've just been running into a wall.
Well, I'm back.
And get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
next.
there's nowhere to go. I got stuck in my own man.
I saw. I was like, "What is going on?"
Back to the drawing board.
I was like, if he actually breaks loose out of this, I'm gonna be
Or
pissed.
if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
Quarterback checking the play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Trying to be
And
sneaky.
they try the middle of this
Didn't
stout
work.
defense, and they rise to the challenge. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12.
Didn't
Some
work.
of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play.
And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Kentucky!
If a good player had this team, they'd be set. But me, I ain't set. I have a quarterback with like 99 accuracy for short throws. And it doesn't matter if you make bad reads like that. If you put this team in the hands of Damon, he's winning every game, including user games, by 98 points.
Oh yeah.
Me?
Nah. I'm still gonna
And
lose.
to put the cherry on the cake, he'll add additional 30 wins, Nick.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
But really, this is how my first game went. It was all defense. Most of all my points came off of defense. Actually, the guy that just did the pick 6 had won the last game too. So he actually has more touchdowns than my wide receivers.
Nice.
Got his man quickly.
Oh, come on.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down.
That was a computer diving. It would have been a tackle.
And understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it. And he throws another interception. His
Oh my gosh, man.
And he's going to take it all the way back.
I promise, no pitchbacks this game.
That was a timing issue. I hit right bumper right when it hiked and he didn't throw it, so I tried to adjust and hit it, and I hit it too late. I should have just ran it.
Wide receiver screen or RPO.
It was an RPO. And I hit right bumper, I thought right on time because he was giving him cushion, but it didn't register. So I guess I hit it too early, and then I decided to try to hit it again just to
Get him.
just to see if it would work, and it didn't matter. It was too late at that point.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick.
Oh my God, I can't get anything going.
Or that scheme that you can use against
Hey, I took down the undefeated Vikings in Madden today.
Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Close one.
At first it wasn't going to be close, and they did that halftime adjustment a hell of a lot better than what I did.
Moving away from pressure.
Hey guys,
All by himself. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's that Nick shit.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And
no one can catch up to him. They just have to be in front of him.
That's your playmaker. That's your guy. Get it to him. Get the first down.
He's a fast guy.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Look at your lineman holding.
But he has a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really
Holding
nice
me?
rhythm right now. It seems like
No, holding me.
Who's holding me, man? What you talking about?
On first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about. I like the decision by the
Your
quarterback.
skin like a splinter, center of attention. Back for the winner.
A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the
Oh
shotgun,
my
the handoff
God.
to the back.
I got sucked right into you.
3 yards on the carry, balls at the 24.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But we got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He'll pull it on the read.
Just run right by him.
He just needed a yard on
Yeah,
third
that
down,
was.
and there
I thought I was
just
getting
wasn't any
tackled, so I
room to
didn't even
pick
like
it up.
try to. You know what? Fucking YOLO. Am I right?
Oh shit.
Down by 14. There's no reason why I shouldn't go for this.
As
On
they
my
get set to
side-
snap it,
my side
time
of the field.
winding down here in the quarter. They get him on the ground.
I like
but
how
it's a
my
first
one
down.
linebackers have. Oh, I think I'm just gonna run this way. Well, I think I got to play offense once. Oh, it's gonna be some weak numbers on offense tonight.
Using the quick game. Takes it all
Take
the
out
way
his
down
fucking
to the floor
nutsack.
after making the grab, and they're set up.
No kids for you, home slice.
Sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play
6.
action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run.
Ah, man, I
and
keep
then
running
throwing the ball
straight
lands
into
right
you.
behind him.
Man, that D tackle is a freak
6,
athlete.
6,
You see him come out of his
6.
stance,
The
beating
road,
up
the
linemen,
beast.
getting to the running back, cat-like quickness.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He caught it. He's all the way
I
down
did
to the
not know
2-yard
what the hell was
line.
going
Just
on.
Spectacular execution there.
A nice job by the defense there.
It was a
tackling the
good
catch and
attempt,
smothering the tight end.
because
They know
I
this
was
offense is gonna try to
highly
find
fucking
him in the
confused.
passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And he takes
There
it
you
in for
go.
the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they
think
get
that was
down
the longest
close to the
drive.
end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job.
No, I got the new addition to the Steelers offense and played some playing time today. He
Oh my
did
God,
pretty
how long
good.
have I been muted, Joey?
For a while, I heard you stop rapping.
Kentucky sends the
Jesus,
offense
man.
back out onto the field. That
I
last
thought I was
drive
being
was
like super rude.
promising at times, but
Nah,
stalled out, and
I
they
thought you
turned
were
it
just
over on
hyper
downs,
focused.
Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better
I was talking. I
early
just was
in
muted.
the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped.
Oh, you did. That's right. That's right.
That's right. They've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The RPO
Oh, wow.
fire complete to the
Oh, he
left.
beat the
And
edge.
maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback.
Interesting. The best thing since wrestling. Investing in your fantasy is investing. Testing. Attention, please.
On third down, he drops to throw. Their pass not close
Like,
as he
you
got
couldn't get
drilled
freed
trying
up.
to
He was
deliver it,
just
never
held up.
got fourth down. Kentucky will be forced
That's
to
annoying
punt.
when that happens. I'm back.
Oh,
Well, what
crap.
that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Very
Oh,
aggressive,
shit.
make a crowd
I don't know
hold
what to
like a
do in
punt
that
return,
situation.
and he brought
Like,
them to
I was
their feet on
spamming
that.
Y to call for a fair
All right,
catch.
let's go return, guys. You've got to do a
And I
better
saw
job
it
with
bounce
ball
off your
security.
guy
You
and the
know
ball
these
shot
coverage-rated
over. I'm
teams,
like,
they got 50-yard runs at
did I
you.
just
They're
get
coming in
lucky?
with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have two hands on the ball.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense
I
able to drag
knew
him
it.
down,
I
but
knew
not
it.
before they'll recycle that down marker.
I knew you knew it,
Did a great job
but I
of
also know you couldn't see over there because the
getting
camera wasn't
football
over
where
there.
he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
God. Oh, God.
And the
There's no
quarterback
time.
runs out of time, and down he goes.
There's
at the
no
38.
time.
Oftentimes with play
Jesus.
action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Unloads to the wideout.
Ah,
And the pass
too
is
late.
incomplete.
Helmet
Jarred
to the
loose
chest.
by the hit.
Oh,
Just a tad
needed.
too late.
This is
Just a
third
smidge
and
too
long.
late.
To the air, it's Simmons. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
oh, way to drop it in.
And they'll put that scoreboard up.
I try to
Close.
Very
Put
close.
6 on the board.
I try to recover.
This coaching
Yeah,
staff
that
is
was a
trying
nice
to
try on your part.
identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin
Way to start
Connors
coming
in the
back.
studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a close one right now. They're trailing
Shot
by
a
1
man.
to Kennesaw State.
Georgia.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
That wasn't supposed to go to him,
Pass to
but
the tight
okay.
end. Makes the
was
stop
supposed to go
at
to the other tight end.
33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play
It's
fake.
supposed to go to
Getting
the white
his
guy.
eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'm
And to
back.
stop
Better,
the
better,
jet
better,
sweep,
better,
you've gotta
better.
be great at
10 minutes,
containing.
10 minutes.
You have to
Get
have
it.
players in the
Better.
perimeter of your
Skin like a
defense
swimmer.
funnel the football and force it to go back inside. That time, that defense was not allowing that receiver to get outside.
He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away.
I actually
but you saw
have
the
two
coverage on the
wide
back end.
receivers that
You're
are like
the
only like
quarterback
5'5",
didn't get the
5'6".
sack, obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He makes
Don't kill my little dude.
and he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, he's one of the ones that's only
Finding
5'6".
his open receiver on third down.
Little guy.
Guys, one of the most
Yeah, he's
tough
like
stats
kind of like a
is
Scotty
third down
Miller.
conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success. And that's
Oh
why
my
teams
gosh.
drill third down so much in practice.
It's the second run you've had when I saw that I had to stop and you get 7 yards.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal.
I was hitting A to hike it, but I guess not. That's cool.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all
What?
it was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Oh my
Third and long
god.
situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result,
Pressure.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. We'll take a
Under
quick break
pressure.
here. 2 minutes to
Ding, ding,
play
ding,
in the
ding,
first
ding.
half. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The sure hands, it's Williams. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. And now a fresh set of
Nobody
downs for
don't
this
pass me,
offense.
I'm just so fresh and clean.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get
I'm
it to the
kind of
receiver.
happy I didn't get that off. That might have been a complete pass, but that would have been a tight window.
All over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of
Real
that, the ball
tight.
falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw at Simmons. He's got it. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him.
There's another situation where I tried to throw it too soon.
It will be 1st and goal from there.
But he still wasn't covered by the time I got around to him.
Quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing
I have a
game.
left-handed
And tell you what,
quarterback and a
keep that
left-handed
passing
kicker.
game up. You can keep this lead,
Left-footed
keep the
kicker.
momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Wait, wasn't your kicker lefty?
He'll start the return inside his
Yeah.
5. And the
Why was that
coverage
one
team
kicking
gets the
right?
returner on the ground.
What? No, he was kicking left.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. That's what I just said. I have a left-handed quarterback and a left-handed kicker. Or left-footed kicker.
I could have swore the kicker that just did the
Kentucky has it
kickoff
back in the big
was
blue
right.
offense takes the
It
field.
was left-handed.
David, the
He was
punter
started
got
on
some
the
work
right,
last
which
time.
means
They'd
he's
like to keep
left-footed.
him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter.
Oh,
This offense needs to get back lathered
He's like,
up,
"Get that shit
get
out
a
of
little
here."
bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify
Your
where your
quarterback's
best
name is
players are. Just
Cutter?
get them the football. Give these guys some touches to
Yeah.
kickstart this
You
offense.
got beat up in school.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely.
And quarterback receiver on the same page.
Jeremiah Smith Yates.
Understanding the drag route concept.
Yeah, and that's the one that I took from
a timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board.
what was it? Louisville. Yeah.
Okay.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense.
Do I need a spy on you, Joey?
There's a timeout on the field.
I don't know.
Game here late in the first half.
It's like the 6th time you run against me.
Did you notice it was a different quarterback?
Oh, did you take him out?
No, I have a substitution for certain playbooks.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that.
Oh, come on. You don't want to give them timeouts. What are we doing?
Away from the first down.
You tough it out. You run to the fucking sideline like a man.
Running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Ooh.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And how about
Mr. Anderson?
So dangerous,
Lower back string.
The offense burns its third and final time.
Said he will return soon, and then only gave me the option to substitute him. How does that make sense?
First down from the 37-yard line.
It does not.
Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got
in that man's career, man.
Backfield, so a solid pickup there. Oh, he didn't spike it. Looking to pass. Can't find
oh shit!
And down
is that a fake spike?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a real one.
That's going to wrap up the first half.
Okay.
But
join Kevin with the halftime update.
He tried to hit me with the Dan Marino there.
And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Sorry.
Kentucky sends the offense back out on the
Thumbs up,
field.
let's do this.
Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do
Or
think you said
the dude that wasn't even blocking
I
it.
think running the football is an attitude. Like it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes,
Ooh, nice bounce up.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now on first down from the 30. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere.
Thought I was going to miss that tackle.
Is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
You're like, I was hoping.
Oh, he would have been gone. It would have been signed, sealed, and delivered on that one.
There's so much pressure.
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack.
Maybe this guy should be a starter. He's 4 for 5.
I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run.
He was starter like the past 2 seasons. It keeps on kicking him out.
Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job.
Like somehow Bully keeps on winning, getting stronger. I just don't understand.
Great job making something out of nothing.
You a senior? The other guy?
No, junior. They're both juniors.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the run, it's Wilcox. Quick step and go. He got a bunch
It's like it does the exact same thing between my 2 running backs.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game.
Like one season, Wilcox is starting. Next season, Shrugs is starting.
You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together.
Man.
Don't abandon the run.
These holes are ridiculous.
23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down.
But right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass.
I get the buzzer right back.
Can create that run physicality. Now it opens up everything.
But I got.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They go to the ground.
Hey, oh my god. Just when I think I stopped, dude. Your dude's break tackle must be so fucking high.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
They're both kind of the same.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. They try to pop a run on the draw. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows them
those first 2 seasons, it was none but throwing the deep ball to Brown.
Go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Defense, clap, clap. Defense, clap, clap. Defense, clap, clap. Defense, clap, clap. Defense.
They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh, a shit ton of motion.
Chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Boys, we've been here before.
Struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know.
Oh, no, we didn't act like we've been there before. God damn it.
Get their talented back some space.
We're fucking lost, coach. We're fucking lost.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly
where the
the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Oh, what the fuck? Get your ass back up.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the
that's how you're supposed to do it. Fucking
Wedges,
white bitch.
And he's over and in for the touchdown.
Ice cold.
Yeah, and they got stuffed on 1st and goal, and they said, let's go to Old Faithful. Like, let's get the quarterback under center, run quarterback sneak, make this defense stop me. It's such a hard play to stop, and the offense
Shit, that's my first offensive touchdown.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd.
Of the season?
Check in with Kevin Connors.
No, that's probably like the 3rd of the season.
What else is happening in college football this
The rest
weekend?
has been
Nevada
defense.
is in front. They've responded well
Nothing
to
wrong with
all
that.
the off-the-field
No.
chatter this week, but they
It
still
looks
have to
pretty
finish
good on
job,
the
and
stat
that is
sheets.
no sure thing right now. They're up by 6.
Actually, got a
over
defense that knows how to do their
Kennesaw
job.
State. We promise
Sometimes.
to keep you posted
Into
on
that.
what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man. It's Flanagan. And he'll make his way out of
Just like
bounds after the solid
a second
shot.
too late on all these
This quarterback
throws.
right now is in a groove, and he's doing a
Need to
nice
be a little bit
job
quicker with my
in
decision making.
He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to
Taste,
focus on
taste
running the
it.
football. You can tell.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be
I did
plenty
not
for the
mean
first
to
down.
try to kill your running back,
Don't always have to run the sexy
but
play,
that CPU
right?
was
Don't always be
pissed.
up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying
Look
to
at
find a
Delicious
check
Death.
down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Still getting
This
used to the
has
fact
been
that my
a tight
quarterback's
one,
left-handed.
third quarter, all tied up.
Yeah,
It's now
that
2nd
would
and
fuck
10.
me up.
Getting some heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just
That
never
was,
developed.
That was a hell of a
I'll tell you
hit,
what, if you
my
wanna
guy.
be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like
We're
when
gonna,
the screen
line
right
hate
behind
crime.
him did a great job
We're gonna
throwing the
reduce
screen.
your
Almost broke this one
nutrient
for a long game, but
intake,
just
and
keeps the
we're gonna
defense
have a
little bit
discussion
more
about this.
honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And he hauls it in inside the 30.
I thought he was
And a
going to
big
jump.
gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Rebels are moving
Rubbing
quickly
the
down
ass in the
field.
fact that I got everyone kissing my hands.
Out of the shotgun, they go to
Ah,
the
God,
ground.
that my
He's
center
knocked down in the backfield.
has to
He'll
be the
lose a
worst
couple.
blocker in the history of
So you
the
get
game of
stuffed
football.
on first down. You had an idea of what you
Has
wanted to
to
do
be.
on second, but I'm guessing it's back.
That's
to
like the
drawing board now.
17th time this game
You
he's
gotta
gotten
figure out
beat.
who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room. And
Damn
Good,
him.
you got to use all your downs when you're at the red zone, like you did last time.
Wait, what? Say it again?
The last time you were in the red zone, it took you all 3 downs to
They'll
score.
try to open the quarterback,
Oh, yeah.
cashing in on this big
Yep,
opportunity
yep.
deep in the red zone. He'll do it himself.
He did not bite on that at
Nowhere
all.
to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker. You could tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets to him. And not only gets to him.
Sam,
doesn't
you
let him
are
break the
right. He is
tackle,
not
gets
making
him on
that
the ground.
pass. That is for true.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
Ah,
And he was hit just as he
good
was
pressure.
releasing the pass.
I didn't have
and
enough
it
time to
falls
get it
the
to who I
ground
wanted to get it
incomplete.
to.
3rd and short in college football today.
Hey,
You see
Sam, I'm
so much
dedicating
more
this game to
pass
you,
than
buddy.
used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just
Gotta
seem
work
to
on that
carry
red zone
so
offense,
much
that's
more
for sure.
weight. So give that young man credit.
And we're
Getting
going to
out
let
there
that fall back.
and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
Sam says your line is shutting down the running game.
Kentucky has
What
it
was
back,
that?
and the big blue offense takes the
Sam
field.
says your line is shutting
If you
down the
like
running game.
old-fashioned, grinded up, run over 'em football, that last touchdown
My
drive
line
was
is
for
doing
you,
nothing
Jesse.
against
That
your
was
running
impressive,
game.
man. Great blocking out
It's like
front and tough
the
physical
opposite
running by this
situation.
ball here.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quick handoff. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar.
You're a bold
He
man,
found the
Joey.
football
Oh,
and
yeah.
flew down with some bad intentions.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
I thought I had it.
The give to the back.
What the fuck?
He's got space. Touchdown!
Ooh,
Rebels!
finally got a good one.
And they take it
Out
in
fucking
for
time.
6 more
Been waiting for it all night.
Yeah, right.
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your
Yeah, I was
mouth.
trying to watch
This dude
your
can be
game
crazy.
earlier, but
That's why you
Twitch on the
keep it to him,
phone
'cause at some
fucking
point,
sucks
he's gonna
ass.
break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I don't mind Twitch on the phone. Twitch on the Xbox is rough,
That ball
though.
skips through the end
It-
zone.
yeah, it's about
Touchback, and they'll take over at
a
the
lot
25-yard
behind.
line.
I think they've updated that app on Xbox for 17 years.
They keep on running updates on the phone, and it's like, yo, like the last update I was able
Kentucky
to
sends the
watch.
offense back out onto
Stop
the field.
update.
What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring
Ooh,
drive,
damn.
David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you
Finally.
think you might get points and then your defense gives
Took all
up
damn
points.
night.
This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They're trying to get to him.
Why
And
aren't
they
you
got him for the sack.
throwing it away, dude?
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
It's a draw. And he's not
Ooh,
going
that was
to
a
make
bold
it.
call.
The defense denying him the 1st
I was
down.
not expecting that. That's
And
for
this is a
sure.
no-brainer. It's 4th down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the 1st down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then
Yeah,
we
it's
got to
3
go
minutes.
fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
Release to the back.
Oh, I saw it
Grab near
too.
the sticks.
Damn it.
It's Wilcox.
Damn
To
it,
the
damn it, damn it.
43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive
Yeah,
together.
took
It
the
doesn't
wrong-
matter what's
what
happened.
did I
at
do
the
the
point
wrong
of this
way? Took the
game.
wrong
If you're
angle,
trailing
maybe?
Right now, you got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
On On second down, they'll take to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Right to him. Right fucking to him.
They make the tackle after the
I should have just ran it.
Hang on just a
Oh.
second. There's a flag on the field.
Yeah, I should have just ran it.
If it stands. They'll decline the penalty.
I was going to say, I thought you were pretty damn close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense set for a first down play.
I thought it was at least just a cunt hair behind it.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
What was that?
If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the
That
lead here
little
in the
like
fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a 2-minute.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The give to the
Dude, my center, I'm cutting my center. He's getting cut after this game. Straight up. He's being forcibly removed from this team.
Runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Oh, good game.
Winning
GG,
can
buddy.
become a habit.
Started out rocky.
Back-to-back games and probably building
Yeah, those 2 pick sixes, man. I thought it was going to be just one of those games for me.
Week after week, let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to
16
build on
rush
it.
yards, not
Continue.
quite
Then
his
you look
numbers
up at
from
the end of the
last
season,
week.
You never
but
know where you could be, what dreams
bad.
you could
Well,
make
it's
reality.
more
At the end
realistic.
of the day, I think
for
good
sure.
teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary.
Thank you, everybody,
and
for
do that.
watching.
Very,
Have
very
a fantastic. We got 6
That's
people
gonna do
watching.
it
Thanks
for
for
us.
watching,
For
guys.
Jesse
Have a good night.
Palmer, David Pollack,